Alright, I think I've got the stream going. Uh, my HDMI capture is not working. It worked last night, but there seems to be absolutely nothing I can do to get OBS to take any input from it whatsoever. So, unfortunately, that means that I can't use my Switch to play the Android versions of the games, and I also cannot stream the original hardware because the only way I can get composite capture is to use a composite upscaler that I have into my HDMI capture, which does not work. So in just a few minutes, I will be starting up Sonic One in Kega. I think I'll just have to talk a little bit louder because another unfortunate thing, this microphone, this picks up a lot of ambience, and I had to turn it down so that it wouldn't be picking up constant blowing around the room. Restart the stream to see if what works. The HDMI capture, because it's my streaming software that's not receiving the data from the capture box. So I've tried restarting it multiple times. I've tried adding the capture device back to it multiple times, which used to work. But no matter what I do now, it absolutely will not show anything from the capture box. So it has something to do either with the capture box or with OBS. And I don't usually talk very loud, so I hope I don't sound like I'm yelling. I'm just trying to get just trying to make sure my audio gets through since I can't have my microphone turned up too much due to ambience. I'm tempted. I'm tempted. Let me get the chat popped out so that I can try and keep up with it. I've got a brand new setup right now, and we rearranged our office, so I've got a new setup on how my multiple monitors work, and it looks like yeah, it looks like I didn't set it very well. Uh, there we go. So how is the level on my voice? Am I doing all right now? Nah, dude's right. Stream's over. see, I have to use the setup that I usually use for Kega to record all kinds of other things I need to get footage of. Now I gotta switch it back to actually using Kega. I apologize for being a little bit disorganized right now. I basically had everything I needed until I found out that my box stopped working. Alright. So how's everybody doing today? Like, yeah, I know I haven't started up the gameplay yet or anything, but I figured that half hour in, it'd probably be better to just hang out with everybody while I finish up here than to keep everybody waiting. I'm doing pretty good. Probably just about as well as anybody. Uh, for the most part, me and my wife Liz, she's here too. Um, we don't go out very much. It just gets weird when you need to, though. But otherwise, everything else is going pretty good for me. Exactly. Okay, now I gotta find Sonic 1 and make sure my controller works. Oh, dude, do you guys want me to play Somari? I haven't messed with that in a long time. That's 2026 Somari remake, only for mobile. Well, actually, I'm sorry. We wanted to put it on mobile, but and then they told us that we could only have it on toasters. Oh, somebody actually did remake it. Oh, cool. I'll have to try it. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, for the people who haven't been here since I started, may not have seen my Twitter. My video capture equipment is broken. Uh, it worked yesterday, but as of today, I have tried and tried to get HDMI capture to work, but I just can't get it. So I will have to play the Sonic games through Kega to be able to stream them. I could have sworn Kega had an option for game controllers. I'm only seeing mouse and keyboard. Well, like the Sonic who Johnny? Man, this is nuts. Everything's going wrong. Well, I've played it with the keyboard before. I can play it with the keyboard again. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I knew the other Sonic Who, Johnny, a while back, but I haven't talked to him in a long, long time. I only just found out that he's still around somewhere. Well, ain't this cute? The reason my fucking controller doesn't work is that excuse me by the way. I'm just getting a little frustrated here. The reason my controller isn't working in Kega is because Windows is not detecting it. Ooh, my microphone's still on. Okay, I thought I muted that. Well, that's the craziest thing. So I was trying to play with my Xbox controller, and it didn't work in either one of the front ports. My computer is in a weird position right now, so putting it in the back ports was kind of difficult. And when I finally got it in there, it does see it, but I still can't get it to work in Kega. So I was having Liz help me out and look for our USB Genesis controllers. So even though I got the other one to recognize, I am now using my Genesis controller, which I think is more appropriate anyway. And I think finally ready to go. Well, almost. How's the game audio sound? Like, especially compared to my voice. I think I said it right. The game volume? Yeah. Wait. What? Alright, the game audio is not coming through at all. This is ridiculous. Yeah, I think OBS is confused about which output it's supposed to be coming from. Because technically, I had my computer set to come out of my headset, but earlier I had it set to come out of a different monitor because of the setup I was trying to do to use the Android thing. And for some reason, it switched back to the other headset, and when I switched it to this one, OBS doesn't seem to be capturing the output anymore. Yeah, super delay on this, it seems. Maybe it's OBS. Maybe I'll find out ultimately that my card does still work and OBS is just being a piece of crap. Well, I guess I'll have. I think my only option here to get the audio to come out right is to. Yeah, I just did. I added a new audio output capture, and and it was set to default, which default is what I'm listening to right now, and that didn't work. So I changed it manually to be this headphone output, and it's still not capturing it. That's why I'm starting to think something weird might be going on with OBS in general. If I happen to disappear within the next few seconds, I think OBS crashed.